Good early morning, everybody. This is another full transparency trading session, and this is your host, Sebastian. Today, I was very curious as to what normally happens the day after Christmas. This is my first year trading, so I've never had an after Christmas trade. And I wanted to take a look back at the timeline and see what it's been like over the years. So right now, we're going to go over to the 10-year, which is way out, 1 week, and just look at what happens after Christmas. Did you see this? This is Microsoft. Microsoft started at $34. It's been on a rise ever since. Could you imagine getting in at $34 just 10 years ago and riding it to basically 10 times what you bought in at? Could you imagine that? If you bought, like, let's say you bought 100 shares, at $3,400, and you're 10 times that right now. It's insane. But even if you're just investing as a day trader. So first we're going to start with our look at SPY. Everybody's favorite. And as you can see with SPY, it's been kind of a similar trend every single year. It seems like it ends at the end of the year. Let's go here. Kind of pushing to the north, you see? And this is the weekly, so we'll go to this end week right here. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of always going up and then pushes down a little bit. So maybe if we hit a zone, we see like a little pushback. Let's go ahead and zoom out again. And that seems to be the trend. Even when we were having this bad year in 2018, it still pushed up right at the end of the year. Pushed up right at the end of the year. Let's take a closer look at this. So it looks like we kind of pushed down in 2021, leading into 2022. But we know that 2022 was an odd year in general, and it was pretty much down most of the year, so it even ended at the end of the year. And then it seems like we're kind of going in 2023 back the right direction. So the question is, are we going to break out from here and go back down? So let's just look at some stocks and invest. Let's check out Tesla, TSLA. So Tesla, wow. Tesla just, what year was this? 2019 was only worth $21. That is insanity. And then skadoosh, 414. Could you imagine that? $21 to 414, guys. The stock market thing is insane. That's why you got to invest long term. But in the meantime, let's just keep looking at this. 2022, at the end of 2022, we're down to 112. We're all the way back up to almost $300 that we saw earlier this year. So I think maybe we start pushing up towards that. At least hit this 278. Right now we're in the 250s trying to break through. I want to see Amazon. AMZN. Yes, I do know all of these by heart. It's pretty ridiculous. I know at least all the top 20 by heart. Pushing up. Last year we were way down on Amazon to $82 last year. It's so crazy. I wish I had known about trading stocks last year, or even at the beginning of this year. I got in here in February. I could have got in right here. I just didn't know anything, guys. I didn't know anything about investing. I didn't know anything about trading, but I'm so proud of myself for learning everything that I've learned so far. And I've had it was a trying journey. I'm never going to say it was like an easy journey. It was a trying journey. And I'm going to do a video later about some of the pros and cons of day trading, and also how some of the cons of day trading become pros as you get more time in. But right now, let's just keep looking at these charts. I'm starting to see a pattern happen that at the end of the year, we normally push up a little bit unless we're hitting a level. Then we'll see like a little drawdown, and then you'll see the push up in the following year, outside of 2022, which was an anomaly type of year. It's just a poor economy. But you see, at the end of every year, we seem like we push up a little bit. Even though we came down here for that particular week, we pushed all the way up here before we pulled back down. Same thing here, we push up. Let's go back another year. End of the year, had a little push up. So maybe we see, stocks rise a little bit in the morning. We got 7 hours before the market opens. Let's go ahead and check out Nvidia. Nvidia is an interesting one because Nvidia is, whoa. Nvidia was, in 2020, $59. Could you imagine being $500 from where you started? Goodness gracious. And then most of that happening this year. So last year we got up to, and this is 2022. This is supposed to be the bad year. Oh no, this is 2021. Let me zoom in then. So 2021, we pushed all the way up to 346, pushed all the way down to $114 again. And then from the beginning of this year until now, it has just been a meteoric rocket of a rise. Just insane. So cool. So cool. Okie dokie. We're going to go on over to Meta now, which is Facebook, META. Same. I mean, if you really look at it, the entirety of the tech stock market side of the stock market kind of looks exactly the same. They kind of all follow the same patterns. Like, you'll have days where Tesla pulls down and other things go up, and they don't do the exact same thing. But then once you have a look at the overall chart, they all look primarily the same. You know, some things just move. You have what's called a lagger, so sometimes they take a little bit longer to move than others. But Tesla came all the way down. Meta came all the way down to $83 just at the end of last year. Started the year off at about a 121, rose over $200 since then. So amazing. But yeah, man, I hope that everybody had a great Christmas if you celebrate. I hope you had a happy Hanukkah if you celebrate that as well. Kwanzaa, so on and so forth, all of the holidays. I hope that everybody had a happy holidays if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, I hope you at least got some time off of work, got to spend some time with the kids and with the family or whoever that, you know, the people that you care about in your life are. Listen, the reason that we do this right here is so that we can have more time to spend with the people that we care about. So I hope everybody got the time to have a happy and healthy holiday. And if you didn't, prayers and wishes going out to you as well, so that you can feel better going into the new year. Listen, again, I appreciate everybody who stops by here and watches these little streams. I will see if I'm going to get into a trade tomorrow. I actually hope that I get a super awesome trade tomorrow. That was very, very dramatic for me to say super awesome. I actually hope that I get into a good trade tomorrow. And whatever I do, you guys will know about it. This has been another Full Transparency Trading Session. I am your host, Sebastian, and I'm out.